Okay. Fuck. I wasn't gonna do the 100%. I figure there's 4 of them coming up, or I mean 3 more after this one. I figure this is the shortest one of the 100%, so I figure I'll do this one. Oh, excuse me, guys. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm checking my. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. I gotta include this one in the A1881. Where do I put it? Live streams. Yep. Okay. Now to YouTube. Okay. My channel. View channel. Oh, there we are. Share. More. Discord. Live stream. Send. There we go. There it's there. Back to YouTube. It's there. There's my voice. Turn it down. Yeah, right. There we go. All set up. Yeehaw. Yeehaw! Stick it in your grandma. If it don't fit, wiggle it a bit. Yeah. All right, yeah. So the Ghost has been exploring different racing, been doing some NASCAR, right? We got what is it? Since we're doing getting the lobby all set up here, I'm gonna make some coffee too, because that's what the Ghost does. He smokes weed and drinks coffee. Anyway, yeah. So I've been exploring the NASCAR. It's okay game, but it doesn't have the true force function, okay, for my wheel, which is actually on quite a few wheels now. Everybody's starting to, they just give it a different name. Fan Attack also, Thrustmaster. But for some reason, NASCAR doesn't want to include it in their game, and that's a pretty big letdown. But other than that, the game's not too bad. The only problem is when you race online, it is horrible. And I think, I can't say anything about the drivers because I know myself, okay, like how light the wheel feels on the straightaways, but I think it has something to do with that. But it's just horrible online. It's so hard to race, guys, especially on a track like Daytona and Talladega, where everybody's bunched together. Nobody can seem to hold their lines, and I don't think it's their fault. I think they're trying, but it's just horrible for some people to try to hold their lines. Right, so it's just like a mess for me. I think I did a race. I think I got spun 3 or 4 times. They ended up giving me the win for the race, okay? Because they felt bad, I think, that I got spun so many times. But, so, thanks to them for, and it's not a problem with the league or anything like that. I know the owner, Speed Racer, he's a really nice guy. So, it's a shame. I think it's just strictly the game. I think it's time to move on from NASCAR and get ready for Rennsport. Start streaming that one. See if I can't gain some more, whatchamacallits. What do you call them? Subscribers. You guys. Yeah, boy. I'm up to 133, I think, now. Man, I think it was like a month ago I was at like 79. So I've gained like a ton. I got one video that's almost about to break 1,000 views. And I've never had that before, right? I'm just a little old ghost. Happy with, a few views. But, yeah, all of a sudden I'm getting some views and people actually want to hear what I said. I think it has to do with the wheel settings for that NASCAR because everybody has so much problems with it. So when I released them, it just like took right off. So I released a bunch of them as the game kept going. Okay. As the game kept, getting updates and stuff like that to fix, right? So I just kept releasing those, and people were really interested in those. So I think people were having a lot of problems with the wheels, and I can see why. Okay, because man, it took me forever to try to figure out what all these stupid things they were doing on there. But yeah, I don't think that game's gonna fly that long. I think people are gonna get fed up with it, like me. All right. Okay, that's that. I gotta open a new can of coffee. But yeah. So anyways, welcome everyone to A1881. Brand new season, first race. I'm your host, the Ghost. Back for another season of F1. I haven't raced it forever, over a month, but I still know what's going on. Apparently, I heard somebody on Facebook saying that there's a problem with my wheel, but I haven't been on from, I guess, an update they did. Something's going wrong. There was a bug for the PS5. Apparently, that affected my wheel, but I haven't been on to actually confirm that. So, but and apparently EA is aware of it. But you know how EA is, right? They should fix it in the next 3 months or before the next one's released. Right? I remember last year's and the year before that took them 3 months to get my wheel working right from release. So that game is becoming a waste of money to me. Right? I'm not particularly fond of the new one, but I think that's what forced me to go and look to other things. But anyways, yeah, here we go. We are having a full quali. I'm probably going to do my normal type shit for the first 2 sessions there. Get my... oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I had to let that one go. Yeah, for the first 2 sessions, just kind of relax, make the coffee, get all set up here. And I didn't know if I was going to do it or not. Because, but I figure, like Brazil, it's shorter lap time, so, maybe we should do knock down the full quali on the 100% races to a short quali. Because what is that? Was it 15? It's almost about 45 minutes just for the quali session, so you know what I mean? So, but yeah, anyway, so I decided to do it. Didn't want to have any of my F1 buddies thinking I've forgotten about them. I still here. And maybe one day I'll put my rig back in the F1 seating position and start racing again. But I think tomorrow I'll be able to play Rensport, and I'll be able to stream that so everybody can watch to see how that game turns out. I know Andrew is wanting to check that game out, wanting me to let him know how it is. So I'll do that. And yeah, I'm actually more excited for the Project Race Car because I've heard so much about it, and that they're not willing to sacrifice anything for the handling, like the feel through the wheels. Apparently, yeah, they've been pretty adamant about making it so good. So we'll see how that goes. I tell you what I liked about Rensport, not Rensport, but Project Race Cars. Okay, is this won't probably excite anybody else other than me, but is the fact that they were always using a Logitech G Pro wheel. So I'm very optimistic to think that it's going to work really well with my particular wheel, since every time I seen it at the expos and stuff like that, they were using my wheel and base for the testing and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's, I'm thinking maybe it's gonna feel really good with my wheel, so I'm pretty excited for that. But that one doesn't come till the end of the month. But yeah, tomorrow I think I'm gonna be able to start playing Rensport, so that'll be good. And I think I'm gonna put down NASCAR because it's just frustrating online, and racing it normal's kind of getting boring. Let's face it. After going round and round so many times, when I'm doing those career things, I'm just like dying for a road course to come up so I can turn right again. Right? Yeah. I think it's starting to lose popularity too. Probably not so much with the Southern Americans, where NASCAR is basically huge, right? But I think a lot of other people are starting to kind of get fed up with it. I am anyways. I just don't see what's right. It's just yeah, online it's just horrible, right? Anyways, yeah. Okay, so I did the dishes there. Now what am I doing? I was gonna do something here. Okay, I'm brewing coffee. I'm burping like crazy, eh? You guys probably not liking that. That was better than coughing, eh? Hey, Rolly. Burping's better than coughing, so. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I still got one. You hear that? That's a fresh brewed cup of coffee coming here. Alright. And, yeah. So anyways, yeah, so we're here, first race of the season at Brazil. Same track that we just watched on TV. Now I gotta watch it again. Max did a really good job. I went, I'm not sure like how bad his tires were doing, but I really would have wished I would have liked to have seen him try to stay out when I saw him go into that pits for the second for that pit stop there at the end, I was like, shit. Right? There's no way he's gonna catch him now. Right? I would have liked to have seen him stay out and to see if I think Norris would have caught him, but it would have been nice to at least see, right, if he could have held him off. But great drive, considering, like, you know, at the beginning there, he had to pit again for a punctured tire, right? And then he came back to get a podium, so from the back of the pack, so that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Definitely his track. He definitely likes that track, that's for sure. But yeah, I guess something definitely wrong with the setup or something with his car. So they had to like redo the setup as well. So they took a penalty for that, as well as the engine thing. But I honestly, I can't see him winning the championship. It was always kind of a long shot, but the way Piastri's all of a sudden doing, right, which I think kind of McLaren kind of sabotaged him, because it seems weird that he's doing so bad lately when he was doing so good before. And I think Max might actually end up catching Piastri and maybe get second place in the championship. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, rolling a joint. I'm not looking at the TV here. I'll go through who's all driving and shit like that. But, yeah, so it's a full quali. So, two people, it looks like, two people won't make it through, so. So, not really, third, this quali section really not going to be too important to many guys. I wouldn't waste a good set of tires on it, that's for sure. Hey. But yeah, it looks like it's sunny. I guess I gotta put up all this stuff yet. I haven't done that yet. I'm still I'm not really prepared yet. I was actually thinking the race was gonna actually start about an hour later, but then I heard my phone go. From the invite, and then it's like, shit, okay. I heard it go this morning, but it was a practice lobby. I was thinking, what the hell are they doing racing at 9 o'clock in the morning? Well, they seen it at 9 o'clock here anyway. But, yeah. So anyway, yeah. It might have something to do with the time change, because Canada, where I am, the time went back. I think it was last weekend. I think it went back an hour. Daylight savings time. You know. Alright, guys. I got my joint rolled. Smoking some Kush. It's a Kush called Weak Pink. Yep. Very nice flavor and aroma. Should get me coughing. Alright. Okay, you know what? Let's do this before I do anything else. Spectator menu, broadcast, none, tire, enable, mini map, full map. Okay, there you go. So we got all that set up, so you guys can watch that. Yeah, so it's a brand new season. So AA Mega retakes the who's this SV5? Oh, that's zero laps. Yeah, I don't think he did a 108.6 on a set of intermediates. But if he did, wow. I think he's raced here before as a reserve. Sorry guys, I'm just making sure my joints probably glued from the rolling paper. I use a rolling machine, but sometimes it doesn't stick properly, so I gotta give it an extra lick it. I gotta lick it before you kick it. So I don't know what season this would be, but it's got to be in the double digits, I think, for sure. Right? I think they're 10 race seasons. I think they are. Normally they do 10 race seasons. They didn't do a break this time. They didn't want to give me a break. They didn't want to go right on. I always like that week break, but no, they're working me hard. So yeah, we're watching Riank, who I imagine will probably set a pretty good time. And it's Riank and Andrew on the same team. Andrew's getting a new rig, but I think right now he's having a hard time figuring out how to sit because he broke his chair or something. So he bought a rig instead of buying a whole new chair. Which probably makes sense, right? And then he's going to use his rig to sit in to play thingies, play games and stuff. Right. Yeah, I was just talking to Andrew a while, so I decided let you guys know. Yeah, so he's getting a rig from like a cockpit from what is it? Next Level. Next Level Racing or whatever it's called. Oh, that's the weed, Rolly. That's good. Yeah. Sticky weed. The weed smoking commentator. Holy shit. This is what hacked up a lung there. Okay, so, oh, look, and then Andrew, maybe he did get his rig. He's a 108 too. He's right up there as well. I think they're going to be getting into the 107. You might even see a 106 by one of these guys. Would not surprise me. This is not equal. This is realistic performance. So you have the fast guys in slow cars, and slow guys, well, not slow guys, I shouldn't say slow guys, the not as fast guys in the faster cars. Right, and this is in order to try to make it more competitive, which I like. I think it's a good idea. Anybody looking to get into this league, just get a hold of me. I'll get you in contact with Rolly. Rocky and Rolly, great guy. And, yeah, he'll get you into the league as a reserve or a full-time. I'm not sure if there's any spaces open for full-time right now. But they just started the season, so you might want to give me a ding sooner than later. And we'll get you in there. Really nice guys. You'll enjoy the league. You'll enjoy the chat. Yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in Formula One league, this is a good one. Realistic performance. You try to, equal out the field by giving people different cars. Mind you, if you're a person that's never driven with no assists, because there's no assists in this league. There is. What happened? And so it ended. So who got knocked out? I don't know who got knocked out. I guess we'll see at the end here. I'm still screwing around here. I'm just actually making my coffee now. So just there's brewing. Okay, I'm gonna have to take off my bike. I'm gonna try to blow away those. Oh, fuck me. Alright, I'm back. Got my coffee. Oh, need to put my glasses back on. Get them on. Okay, yeah. Okay, it doesn't show me the two that didn't make it, but I'll see them later, I guess. So, into the Aurora. Salawati, hi. Am I first? You dude, did you buy F125? Yeah, I got F125, but I haven't been playing it much. I've been playing the thing. I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking to Sal. Am I first? Yeah, sure, you're first. Yo, dude, did you buy F125? Which dude are you talking to? Aurora? I do have it if you're talking to me. I haven't been playing it much. I've been kind of exploring all these new games that are coming out in the next little while. I just kind of did NASCAR. But I don't know if you're talking to me. Saul Wadley. Yeah, well, if you guys are like not watching F1 before, this is a good league to watch. And I'm really not helping you guys out because I'm not showing you any of the any of the guys doing laps. I'm just sitting here shooting off my mouth. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to go check somebody out. Okay, who's out on a fastest lap? There we go. Let's check out. He's just starting his hot lap right now. I think he's a reserve, unless he's full-time. I'm not sure. I didn't check out the full-time list. But he seems like he's got some decent speed. He's got a decent car, though, so that might be why. But like I said, it's realistic performance, no assists. Okay? Only thing you can do is change your view. So you can use any view. Like, meaning cockpit, T-cam, which is probably the most most widely used one. There's not a lot that use the cockpit. And then the other view is really not, I don't think many people use at all, really. I think it's TCAM and cockpit either. Right? I'm a cockpit guy. But, yeah, there's no assists, like traction control or braking. No line on the road. So, yeah, they have to find the line, know the racing line all on their own. And, yeah, so, and it's, realistic performance. So you have the slower guys in the faster cars, the faster guys in the slower cars. So that, so yeah, that it kind of equals at the field, trying to give some of these slower guys a chance to compete with the faster guys. And yeah, it's a good idea. So I don't know if Wadley or Aura, am I saying that right? Aura, want to join a league? You got one right here you could join. Oh, he's a really nice guy. The guy's really nice. So, but yeah, I had F125 for the longest time ever. I do. I actually been doing. I don't know if you were talking about me, but I've done. I'm more an open wheel GT kind of sim racer than I am the NASCAR. I did NASCAR a long time ago when I first started. So when I seen the game come out with iRacing, I thought, you know what, I wouldn't mind getting back into it. But I'm not impressed with the online play. Honestly, I find people are having a hard time holding their lines and stuff. So tomorrow Ren Sport comes out, so I'll be streaming that one for everybody to watch. Okay, but yeah, if you guys want to see good racing and fun racing, you should. To me, F1 game is far more advanced than the NASCAR game in many ways, graphics, everything. Right? It's got the pro graphics, the PS5 pro graphics on it, everything. So yeah, it's much. I think it's a much nicer game and much more to it, much more in depth. So many more adjustments you can make. Yeah. But yeah, so here we go. Who do we got here? Mamcock. Mama's Cock is out on the road in the Ferrari. That's my nickname for him. Just in case you're all wondering. All right. Mamcock. I don't know how I came up with Mama's Cock, but that's what we got. So anyways, yeah, we're in qualifying 2. So what happens here, you have qualifying 1, which we just did. The top 15 make it through to the next round. Now the next 5, the top 10 will make it to the next, to the final round where they go for the pole position. Hey, you got to be careful on how many tires you use because you got to still have tires left for the race, right? So you don't want to use up all your tires and such like that. So there is a bit of a strategy in having the full quali session. Okay, so the bottom 5 will get eliminated and then they'll compete for the final round. And I think the final quali sessions is 10 minutes. And then we find out who's pole. All right? Just in case there's some of these NASCAR guys that have subscribed to my channel and have watched some of my videos, this is you might want to get into this game as well. But there's no rubbins racing in this one. You rubbing this racing game, you're gonna lose a front wing or damage your car, and you're just gonna hurt your own race, right? So you got to try to make the clean passes, DRS zones. Use your ERS, which is an electronic recovery system, right? The look at Mamcock! Oh, And Mamcock is out of the section. Oh, boy, oh boy, that was a hard hit to the wall. He tried to hold on to it, but it looked like he didn't want to let up off that gas, and well, he paid the price. He got the wall. Who's this? Elch. Elch, I think I've seen him before, but not much. So let's sit in with Elch. Oh, and Elch goes around. I'm jinxing people. Here's Crunchy Pancake. He made it into the next round. I think he's got some of that maple, Canadian maple syrup on the tires today. Give him a little bit of stick. Right? But, yeah. Is he on his hot lap here? I'm trying to see. He's using no charge, but, you know, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see all the different ERS modes. He's on none right now, so he's saving it. So, which makes me think that he might be on a, but I don't know. I'll have to see what happens here. But he might be saving it, just not using anything in there. But he's not using any boost here, so maybe, I think he's going into the pits, honestly. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so who's out there? SV5. Pretty tight, okay, for the top 7 here. We got Jordan. Very fast. AA Meg. Rehonk SV5. 105, 106. Well, no, he's not going to make it. He's going into the pits. And then we got, okay, so yeah, who we got here? We got Jordan, SV5, Rehonk. AA Meg, last year's champion. Birds, Nate. Then we got the Flying Dutchman, Selecta. Javin Wayne, Rockin' Rolly, our league owner. And we got Mamcock. And SCR Front, one of our American drivers. Then we got Dunk, also an American driver. Dunk's, also another American driver. We got Elch, 76, Crunchy Pancake. I think that's all of them. Right, there's 2 other guys that got eliminated, but when we see them, we'll introduce them. Maybe when we do the starting order after the thing. But here's Rockin' Rolly, our league owner. We might as well sit in. He's on his out lap. He's gonna go do his thing. You got to do like a warm up lap, you know, and then you save up your warm up your tires and save up your ERS. So that you go on your hot lap. You can see that wing is open. That's called DRS. And DRS is when in a race is enabled when you are within a second of the car in front of you to help overtake. ERS is a battery electrical boost, basically, that you can use to defend with or whatnot. You can see down at the bottom, he's running medium right now. So he's in medium mode. Right? You'll see it when it goes into boost because that thing on the left where you see battery 68% will come up. Oh, he's got his teammate there. I don't know if this is planned, but it looks like his teammate's going to give him a little bit of a tow down this straight. Rockin' Rolling got his teammate giving him the tow. Nice job. Rockin' Rolling at 109.1, but 11th. He's going to have to do a little better than that, but I think because Mamcock hit the wall there, and took his tire off, I do believe that disqualifies him from the next round. So maybe Rowley might take that spot, or they or not. I don't know how it works. Thing, but yeah, look at that, identical times too. I just noticed in this, both with a 109.116. You don't see that often. Right, so yeah, you just want to try to get into that next round. So, you know, if you're comfortable with your time, like Jordan and Riank and AA seem to be, because they retired from the session, they figure they've got a fast enough time to make it through to the next round, so they're not going to go bother using another set of tires. Anyways, let's go. Here's Frontenac. He's an American driver, fairly new to the league. I call him Frontenac. I don't know why I call him Frontenac. I see it, and that's what I want to say. It's actually FT Ronk. At some point in time, I will get it right. But you can see there how it lights up in yellow. So he's using all his battery now to get as much boost as he got. Now that DRS opens up, and that's that green strip, you see, and you see him going to the pit, so he's aborting that lap. He obviously wasn't happy with it. Who else is out here? Who do we got? Everybody's out there. I guess, what are we, in the last, I don't know how much time is left in the session, because the caution sector 1. Who haven't we sat in with that's out there? Andrew's in the garage. Here's Bards. We haven't sat in with Bards. Let's sit in with Bards. Looks like he's just on the end of his hot lap. He's down on his time. Oh, gets a little loose coming out of there, so he didn't get a good exit. Might cost him some time down this straightaway. He'd like to move up a spot or two to secure that 10. Yeah, wow, yeah, he lost a lot of time there. He was up on his time before, I think so, but I think that little slip up coming out of the final turn cost him a lot of time. Okay, look at this. We got Nate Andrew David, the Scotsman. He wears a kilt when he drives. He told me it. I know. This is what he tells me. Nate Andrew David improves by a tenth and a bit and gets himself through to the next round. Nate Andrew David in 6th place. Now we go on to the final round. So we got Elch, FT Ron, Dunce, Rowley, and Mamcock all knocked out of the second round. Into the final round, we got Javin Wayne Jordan, SV5, Andrew, Rion, Nate Andrew, AA, Meg Barge, and the Flying Dutchman. All right, this is it. This is who gets the pole. Who's it going to be? Will it be AA? Will it be SV5? Maybe Rion? Or is it going to be Jordan? I watched Jordan race in the PSGL Pro Series racing, like the esports type guys, where you get all the pros. And this boy's fast, Jordan, I'll tell you that. Look at it, Jordan and AA on the same team. Come on. The two, Team Swede. Man, talking about a killer team. Now, mind you, Andrew and Riank are a very strong team. And this SV5 guy is looking pretty quick. And you know what? They're in a decent car with his teammate is the Flying Dutchman. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe they can pull off a Constructors Championship. So anyways, here we go. Out on their out laps. Oh, I'm spectator, Riank. And sorry, I'm not enabling everything. I'm gapping. I'm talking too much. There we go. This SV5 Jordan. You know what? I haven't seen. You haven't sat in with AA or Jordan. Who's further up? Looks like Jordan. And then AA is gonna get the toe, I guess. Yeah, right in behind AA. So these two are going at it together. So we can flick back and forth to them. I'll give you the TV pod view. You guys can see. This is one of the views they can actually use in the race. I wish I could give you a cockpit view, but they don't give me that. This boy is fast. Bad fast. Using that braking to get into those corners. Oh yeah. Hey, right behind him. .107.8 and a 108.4. So AA surprisingly about 6 tenths off the pace of his teammate. But it could be that dirty air coming from his teammate Jordan. But a 107.8. So we are now officially into the 107s. I'm thinking 106s might be a little bit much. Sitting with Bard's on his hot lap. No, this is not Bard's hot lap, I don't think. Alright, let's go here. I think Riant. Riant is about to come across the line, and then we're going to go to, I think, Andrew. We'll go check out Andrew, see how he's doing. Riant gets 4th place. Here's Andrew, sector 2. I'm wondering if he got his little rig yet. Let's see what kind of time Andrew's doing. Andrew's also an esports driver. Nice guy. He always gives me a little helpful advice and whatnot when I'm racing F1. Gotta go to these younger guys. Keep this old man somewhat competitive. Look at that, a 107.9. So exactly 1/10 behind Jordan. So I'm thinking maybe this guy's got the rig and he's liking it. I don't know. We'll have to ask him later. I don't think he had it yesterday, so he would have had to have put it together in a big hurry if he would have gotten it today early. But who knows? So SC5 reduced harvesting. I think SC5's coming into the pits. AA Meg. Well, we sat in with Jordan, so let's sit in with AA Meg on his hot lap. I do believe this is. He's running none, but you could do that in this area. You got to play around with those different ERS modes. No, it looks like he's slowing down. It looks like I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know if, it looks like he's going to go into the pits and then maybe put on a fresh set of tires. I don't see the timer coming up anywhere, which it should come up. Oh, there it is, finally. There we go. 5 minutes left in quality. So now what you're probably going to see, it looks like Gavin Wayne. Let's go check it out. The Flying Dutchman's on a hot lap. I didn't even get... I feel bad. I missed out on him. He's going to get mad at me now. I'm not giving him his airtime. Flying Dutchman comes across the line with a 109.2. So doesn't improve his spot. Probably because I didn't give him the airtime. He's going to blame it on me. And I think Gavin Wayne's out there. And no, he's going into the pit. So yeah, these guys are all going to probably start coming out of the pits probably around 3 minutes, 2 minutes left to go. So that they get across the line before the time runs out. I just look, like I'm looking here between the top five, even like almost all of them are fairly close, right? But yeah, it's pretty tight with the top four there. The top three are like within 2/10 of each other. So, yeah, I think, here we go, outlap. We got somebody going out. Bards wants some airtime, so he went out on his own. So, we're going to sit in with Bards, see what Bards can pull off. He's on his outlap, which is a warm-up lap. Get them tires up the pace. And get ready for your final run. Yeah, it looks like Jordan's come out now too for his final run. Bard's slowing down for some reason, not sure why. Maybe he's opening up some space in front. Maybe there's somebody in front of me he's worried about. And here he goes. He's going to hit that DRS and he's going to hit the ERS at the same time, get a good run, and now his time's going to start. I like Brazil. Ooh, I think he went a little wider than he wanted to. I don't think he cost too much time there. Into the DRS zone. Hit that burst. Hopefully that Alpine gets out of the way. Yeah, I'm not sure that Bard seemed to take that turn a little bit. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what his time is. Trying to get as much as he got. You can see that Bards is running a medium. Oh, he's running overtake there too. I'm not sure why he would do that. And into the final sector. 107.8 is what he needs to beat. Is he going to get it done? No, he dives into the pits. So that run didn't go quite as expected. There's Andrew. I'm going to sit in with Andrew, give him some time, because I like him. And I'm the commentator and I can do it. Because it's my show. So Andrew's on his out lap here. He's getting ready to go. No, he's on his. Yeah, I think he bailed because it says it's on his thing. So I think he's bailed, and now he's doing a second lap, maybe. I'm not sure what's going on. SCSI is saying -10. I don't think so. Okay, there he goes. I think they're all on their high lap. Javin Lane's up on his time. And he's not too far off from sitting on that pole. Well, maybe Javin Lane's like having that Red Bull in that Honda power plant. On with the DRS. Let's see what happens. 106, 107. Oh my! 107. He moves up into second place though. Here's Andrew. He's up on his time by just a little bit. But this sector 2, you can gain a lot of time, man, lose a lot. This is the main sector where you're going to see guys picking up or losing time. Here he comes to the end of the sector. Oh no, he's down. He's up on his time. I don't think he can make that up on the straightaway. That's just too much time, and I think Andrew's going to have to settle for that third place. AA Meg. Yeah, Andrew's in third place. Still a nice spot. So I think that's everybody right there. So we've got Jordan and Javin Wayne, the American, on the front row. We got Andrew and SV5 on the second row. We got AA Meg, last year's champion, and Rionk on the third row. We've got Barge and Nay Danger David, the Scotsman, on the fourth row. Then we got Selecta, the Flying Dutchman, and then I think it might be Mamcock, Mama Scott. We'll see. We'll go through the round. But that's it. That's our starting order right there, boys. Jordan takes the top spot. So the Swedes taking turns on dominating races. I want to see Javin Wayne, Andrew, or anybody but a Swede win this race. Okay, so there you go. All right, so the guys will now make their adjustments to their race trim of their cars, which consists of you're only allowed, because Park Fem rules are on, which only allows you to you have to use the same setup you used in quali as you do in the race. You can only adjust your tire pressures and your front wing. Okay, for the that's the only thing you can change. You know, you can change your brake bias and on throttle thing, but you can do that on the fly. But I think you can do your off throttle too. You can also change that if you want. Your differential. Right, so anyways, yeah, they're just changing that, and then they'll put me on the line. And then we'll be able to see what tires everybody's starting with. In F1, you've got to run 2 different sets of tires. So any combination of yellow-white or red-yellow, red-white, whatever. You got to use 2 different sets in a race. This is a 100% race, so it's going to be Now, mind you, the lap times are shorter, so I think they might. Nah, they won't be able to do it. It'll be a little over an hour, I think. But it's going to be a race of endurance and keeping your wits. As the race wears on, you start to wear out. Your pace starts to drop off. And yeah. So let's see here. And then we'll run down the starting order. The other 10 drivers. These guys are taking a long time here. Maybe they all went out to have a smoke or a joint or something. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do our formation lap, and we're going to continue. And it was man clock. That was on the fifth row with the Flying Dutchman. Then we got the two teammates, Rock and Rolly and the American Dunce. And then FT Ronk and Echo on the seventh row. We got Crunchy Pancake and Iggy. I call him Iggy. His name isn't Iggy. Eugene is probably what it is. Eugene. I don't know how you'd pronounce it. I think he's German, I think. But I call him Iggy. They're on the eighth row. Then we've got Crunchy Pancake. No, we were did to him. Sir Ivo and Scarpo on the ninth row. And then we got Gordini the Houdini on the final spot. Stops. Tire. There we go. So we got tires. We got that all enabled. Everything's enabled. We're ready to go. Jordan leading them through second sector here on the formation lap. We're going to hide that. And it looks like we got FT Ronk and Iggy and Sir Ivo choosing reds. Going with that soft tire. They're not going to last very long. So I'm thinking they're going to be going for a two-stopper. And yeah, and then we've got Gordini the Houdini on white. So I'm thinking the tire strategy on most people is probably going to be a yellow-white here. And maybe the guys on the red are going to do a red-white, but I don't think those red tires are going to last too long. All right, this is a full race, which is, I don't know, what is it, 60-something laps? Right. Jordan in line. We're just waiting for the rest of them. We're waiting for that. What is it? The Gordini, the Houdini to get to the back, and the lights are gonna start. And here we go. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing, boys. Jordan off to a good start. Is the Andrew, no, drive away and hold on to it. Andrew has to back out. It looks like everybody makes it through those first corners and the first and second corner, which can be disastrous at times. Looks like SV5 and let's go to here. Interval leader, fastest lap, no. Penalties, no. Stops, no. Position change, there we go. So everybody's kind of held their spot other than the bottom five there, or six. It looks like the bottom three swapped with the bottom with the guys in the 14, 15, 16 spot. But yeah, it looks like everybody's held their spot. Nobody gained anything. Nothing's thing. Jordan just trucking it. Already a 1.4, so he's out of that DRS range. which is exactly what he wanted. SV5 taking a spot from Andrew. We want tire. There we go. SV5 taking a spot from Andrew. How long that'll last, I don't know. He's got the better car. Yeah, I think these Javin Lane SV5, they're liking the car they got, and they're competitive. But Jordan, doesn't matter what car you put him in, is somehow he finds a way to win, along with AA. But AA seems to be struggling at the moment. Not sure. There's AA. I'm just wanting to look at his car, see if he picked up any damage. His car is looking okay, no wing damage. I think we had a pretty good start there where nobody took any damage or anything like that. So DRS is enabled now. We got, yeah, it looks like a tight fight here from second on back to sixth. And then Barge is just out of that DRS. But maybe these cars out in front of them start fighting and slow themselves down. And maybe Nate Danger David might be able to get that DRS and get back into this hunt for the thing. But this is a long race, so this is far from over. The kids have a safety car comes out and everything resets, and here we go again. But yeah, so 71 laps is what this race is going to be. We got some high quality drivers in here, I tell you. So I'm thinking this is going to be an exciting race. I'm looking forward to see one of these Swedes get knocked off the pole or knocked off the top step there, but it's not looking like that's going to happen right at the moment. Because Jordan looks to be taking everybody to school right now, and he's checking out. He's used up a lot of his ERS, so he's probably going to go into conserve mode. But he probably did that in order to get that gap, right? And it's looking like SV5 is just trying to... he's probably more worried about what's going on behind him than he is about catching Jordan at the moment. And Andrew stuck behind that Red Bull. Red Bull's probably got a lot of power down that straight. And then he's got AA right behind him. Not sure if he's got that rig yet. Nobody going. Whoa, Andrew! A little late on the brakes. He got lucky there. He was able to stay out of the back of him. But it looks like it cost him some time, and AA is all over that mistake. Not sure he's going to get it done because they both got DRS going down to the thing. Andrew holds that inside. And he gets that spot back. I think AA wisely backed out a bit there to try to keep it in track limits so he wouldn't get a warning. I think he realized Andrew was not going to back out of that one. But great racing right there. Nobody, if there was contact, it was very minor. Nothing that... Hey, Danger David and his teammate, both doing pretty well there. Bards. He got that DRS. He's getting close. He's almost got that reox, but he seems to be flirting around the 1.3. He's got to get it below that 1 second, and then he's in that lead DRS. Jordan just kind of, I think Jordan's just controlling the race now and making sure that he runs them tires. So, I think it's going to be a one-stop race. A yellow-white. Oh, no, who is that? Who just went around? Oh, that's Gavin Wade. He was in second or third spot. He was in third spot. He went around. I don't know if they had contact maybe with Andrew. Andrew got frustrated maybe. I don't know. I didn't see it, so I can't call it. But I'm looking at Andrew's front wing. It is fine, so I'm thinking, I think he just lost it. I think he gave too much gas. That is a corner where if you do give a little bit too much there, you're going to go around and it's hard to save it. Oh, that's too bad for Gavin Wade. He was doing so well. I was looking forward to seeing him sit on one of the steps at the end of the race. Oh, Andrew back up now into the podium with AA Meg all over the back of him, both with DRS. So this is going to be hard to make that pass on the straight, as long as Andrew stays within that DRS. But I tell you, if I'm SV5, I'm worried right now because I see Andrew behind me. He's out of that DRS, so that might help him out. Maybe AA Meg and Andrew start fighting. But I think Andrew's probably going to get the DRS before they get. I think maybe. I think he's feeling the pressure from behind. But yeah, Andrew, he's not going to get that DRS, I think. And that's going to leave him open now to getting past from AA Meg. AA Meg might get the pass done here. I know Andrew's a low downforce guy, and it looks like it paid off for him. You can see his battery slashing. He's on the recharge, so he probably used up a lot of his battery there. Yes, he did. I don't know if he's going to be able to defend this time. I think AA is going to get him. And comfortably comfortably there. So he moves up to the next thing, but this battle is not over. But I tell you, for SV5, he likes that because it's giving him a chance to keep that gap open. But yeah, they're really close. Once they drop below that 1 second, they're going to be in that DRS, and we're going to have a fight for second place here. But like I said, I think Andrew and AA might end up scrapping it out a little more. I don't think that fight's done. And I think that's going to benefit SV5. He might be able to benefit from them battling it out. But I think maybe Andrew is sitting back right now and maybe recharging. Recharging that battery, setting it up for the next lap to make that pass. And, well, it looks like it's game over. Well, he didn't get it this time around, but he is within that second. And AA Meg is coming, and he's bringing Andrew along with him. So I think SV5 is probably feeling the pressure quite a bit right there, because he's got AA all over the back of him now. And Andrew's right in behind him, so I'm thinking on this next straightaway, he's probably going to get overtaken by them both. He's not going to be much he can do to defend it. Right, because they're both going to have that DRS. He gets a good exit coming out. I'm not sure. Maybe he is going to be able to hold it. So a nice job by SV5 on holding that spot. When I thought maybe he might have been a sitting duck, but we'll see what happens in this next DRS. I think maybe AA is going to go for it. AA is seeming to be patient. I think maybe AA and A and Andrew might be saving some of their ERS battery maybe, and hoping that here's Lonely Jordan with his 4.2 lead after 10 seconds, so almost a half a second on lap. But I'm curious to see it. SV5 gonna be able to hold off AA this time too? He's looking pretty good. I think SV5, he's managing it well. And even though they've caught him, he's holding them off. But at the same time, I think they're helping out Riant and Nay Danger, and now we've got 6 cars all in the DRS. So now SV5 not only has to worry about Andrew and AA, he's got Riant and Nate Adra. Oh, hang on, Riant just lost that DRS, but he had it there. He must have slipped up. So the 2 Alpines looking good, but also the 2 Red Bulls, or the RBs. Also looking very good. Yeah, you know, you're looking at RB are doing good, AA, the Alpine's doing good, Mercedes is doing good, the Williams is doing good. Yeah. The teammates, you can see they're fairly well matched because they're fairly close together, the teammates. I'm pretty impressed with this SV5 on his ability to hold off AA Meg. AA Meg is not an easy guy to hold off by no means, nor is Andrew. So, yeah, you got to give some credit to SV5 because he's been under pressure now. He's been in that DRS, but he's been able to hold them off for about 2 or 3 laps now. I think he's getting a better run out of that final corner. But it looks like, I think, okay, it looked like, I think AA might get it done this time. AA's got some good battery, but he's not using his battery. I think AA is, AA seems to be being very patient, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, now he uses some of his DRS. And there he goes. I think he's going to get it. Yeah, it looked like SV5 there just gave it up. I think that kick is a lap car, so he's just getting out of the way. That's Sir Ibo. Yeah, that's the type of thing he does. He gets right off the track and gets out of the way. So he doesn't affect these a key battle in the race, which will be interesting for NASCAR people to see. See, in this type of racing, you got to get out of people's way when you're a lap car. Right? You can't race them. You're not allowed to race them. You got to get out of their way as quickly as possible, or you'll get a penalty for it. So these 3 here are having a nice battle here, but you got also Riant and Nay Danger David going at it. And it looks like Bard's kind of fall off. He was up there with them, but it looks like now he's having to deal with the Flying Dutchman, and that Flying Dutchman takes that spot. we got rock and roll. He's got a little bit of a space here. He out of that, yeah, he's out of that DRS. Ooh, got to be careful there. You don't want to be getting those track limits. Rolly pretty good though with track limits violations. He doesn't normally get them because he drives smart. He keeps the car within the limits. Once all 4 tires go past that white line, will be a warning. After 3, you get a penalty. And that's Sir Ibbo being the nice guy getting right off the track. You don't necessarily need to do that, but that's just Sir Ibbo being Sir Ibbo, just getting out of the way. He doesn't want to affect those guys' race, so he gets right off the track and lets them go through. Right, but you don't necessarily need to do that, but you need to get off the racing line and let the guys by if you're a lap car. But yeah, rock and roll, he's looking like he's going to be under some pressure from Gordini to Houdini. They have 2 Ferraris coming up. Maybe Dunce can help him out and get up there to pressure Gordini. I think maybe Gordini's white tires might be starting to come in now, whereas Rolly's mediums might be starting to feel a little bit of wear. Still early in the run, so I think them yellow tires are still doing okay. I think once you pass maybe lap 20, they're going to start falling off. And that's when you'll see the whites probably start to have more pace. And it looks like Gordini the Houdini just pulled off the pass. Nice and clean. I don't think Rolly's going to be able to make the attempt to come back. I'm not even sure he opened up his wing there. But it's still early. Oh, Selecta, looks like he took that. There we go with that 3-second time penalty. So he must have went over track limits a few times, 3 times, and now he's taking a penalty, 3 seconds. Mamcock in that thing. We got Dunk in behind him, Dunce in behind him, and then we got, who's that? Javin Wayne looking to try to get back up to that, up near the front where he was before he happened to spin. Had that bad luck. But you never know. Maybe a caution, a safety car comes out, and he's right back into it. Maybe, yeah. Anything can happen. I know Jordan would like to see one now that he's pretty much 6th second. It looks like we having some pit stops starting here. SD5 pitting early. 17 laps on a set of yellows. So that would lead me to believe that he's going to go for a two stop, unless those white tires can go 50 some odd laps, 55 laps or so. I'm not sure, honestly, because I haven't raced the track that much on this game, so I'm not sure what the tire wear is going to be. We'll have to see what see how that works out. But he's the first one to have made a pit stop. So this might be strategy. Going for an undercut, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll have to see if he's gonna do a two-stopper or a three-stopper. I thought it would be just a one-stop, like a yellow-white. We got some guys there that have gone 17 laps on the set of yellows, which is pretty good. Yeah, Frontenac, he's on about 17 laps. FT Ronk, sorry. Yeah, so we got who here? We got 3 seconds to the Flying Dutchman. Mancock also with 3 seconds. 10 seconds to Scarpo. So that's like a corner cut or something like that. I'm not sure what that would be. I don't think he's pitted yet. So I don't think it's a pit speeding penalty. And then we got Crunchy Pancake with 13 seconds. So maybe there was some contact or something like that, or corner cut. If it's a severe corner cut, then you get like 10 seconds or something for it. But, yeah. Well, SC5, the only guy that has made a stop yet. Oh, here we go. Nate Danger David also. I know Nate Danger David, and he likes to go that two-stop. So I'm thinking these guys are going for two stops. All right, but I think Jordan will go for a one-stop. He's a one-stop kind of guy. So is Andrew. And right as I say it, he bet. But like I said, you know what? Maybe they're going on those whites and they're going to go really long, but I don't think so. I think maybe, I think they might be doing two stoppers. I don't know how bad the tire wear is on this track. All right. On this year's game, so we'll have to see. But AA Meg also now has dived into the pits. I mean Jordan, sorry, our leader. And he comes out and he's only like, he's in DRS of bars already. So, so within 20 laps, he's been able to pit, come out on a set of tires, and only lose 5 spots. And now he's going to have that undercut working for him. But now Rionk is coming into the pits. So yeah, I don't know if they're going to go for two stoppers, right? Jordan, I would normally think goes for a one stop. He's good with tires, but maybe not. But maybe he might be trying to run 50 laps on a set of whites, right? Maybe you can pull it off. But if you're not going for a one stopper, then you better get into the pit now, because the undercut's probably going to be killer. Jordan only 10 seconds behind Andrew and AA. I want to see if these two are going to pit. And they're staying out. So I'm thinking Andrew and AA are definitely going for a one stopper. I think if they get themselves in that 27, 28 lap range, 3 second penalty SV5, that's going to hurt them. I think once they get into that 27 lap range, 28 range, they're going to be in a nice window to go to the whites. right? And yeah, I'm not sure what Jordan's doing, if he's going to stretch those thing, but Jordan just seems to have enough pace that he's going to be able to pull off a two-stopper anyways. Because I think it's about 20 seconds you lose in the pit stop here, and he's already like 8 seconds, 8.5 seconds, 9 seconds from the leader. Right, and gaining fast because he's on a nice set of fresh tires while those two are on 22 lap old yellows. But I think Jordan is probably going for a two-stopper. I think all the guys that are still out have gone past that window where now they're going to think. And I'm looking at Crunchy Pancake. Look at that. Crunchy Pancake, 19 laps on a set of reds. Sir Ibo even, 20 laps on a set of reds. Good job, Sir Ib. That's a lot of laps to do on a set of reds, I think, okay, honestly. So that's a good job there. I think Andrew and AA are happy just sort of running together, making sure they stay within that DRS. I don't think, Andrew's probably not pressuring him so that he doesn't lose lap time. And then this way they keep trying to thing, but definitely, yeah, these two, I think, will be going for the one stopper where I think that's Sir Ibo getting out of the way again. What are you doing? You're not dirty, are you? My co-host, my cat. Little monster. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I was just taking a sip of my coffee there. It's a long race to these ones. They have this thing whenever they have a real F1 race taking place on the day of their lead, they do a 100%er. So normally they're 50%, and then they do always a full quali. Just so who's watching, they understand the format to the league. But, yeah, it looks like Jordan now is within 5 seconds. Yeah, so he's coming. Unfortunately, SV5. Also, Rionk. Rionk went with a set of red, so I would think he's definitely on a two-stopper. But he's also got a track violation penalty. Every time you go over 3 times, you get a penalty, 3-second penalty. And just as we talk about it, there goes Crunchy Pancake. There's another one. But you know, if not for that time penalty, SC5 is having a pretty decent race. Andrew and AA still hanging out there. But Jordan's coming. He's coming really fast now. He's really starting to think, which makes me think that Andrews and AA's tires are really starting to wear down now. And look at this! And, ha ha ha! Look at that! Good job! Everybody that didn't pit just got rewarded. Because now it's AA and Andrew in the lead. And I'm thinking, is Jordan going to stay out? 7 lap old whites? I don't know. I think he pits. I think he'll pit. We'll have to see. I think he knows he's got the pace anyway, so he's not too worried about it. I think he'd rather, and I have a feeling he probably took a yellow-white, two white tires for the race. And if I know Andrew also did the same. But, yeah, it looks like AA, Meg, and Andrew, by not pitting there, have maybe, depending on what happens here with everybody else, yeah, Jordan's coming in. I think everybody's going to come in. So, AA, Meg get their free pit stop. And their strategy is working out great. Wow, look at this. AA Meg going with a set of... What? What? Is that right? Hang on, is there rain coming? Is there something I'm not seeing here? I'm seeing some green tires going on, and those are intermediates. Where are the raindrops? I think I seen some there. I think these guys have made a call. I think the weather's changing, and I think we might be going to the thing. Hey, Meg coming out with a set of softs, though. So I think AA Meg would probably be now AA Meg would love to see that safety car go in sooner than later. Because the longer it stays, the worse the weather will probably get. But yeah, I don't see rain, honestly, I don't. They must have listened to their pit crew. Like, there's a pretty big gap in all the cars, so that might help them out with a few laps of a safety car. I'm seeing a couple more guys going in for the intermediates, which leads me to believe that they're seeing more rain than I'm seeing. That or their pit crews telling them that the rain's coming. Yeah, I don't know. I think AA just might have it's going to be tough to call because I'm not seeing rain yet. But everybody must be thinking it's coming. It's looking like about close to half the field here I think it is half the field are on intermediates. And it looks like the safety car is going to go around one more lap. There we go. I see drops coming. So that's not good for AA. AA would have liked to have seen it get. Would have liked to have seen that go green. Then maybe he can, he can gain some time, because he gained a lot of time, on a dry track against a set of intermediates, but. It doesn't look like it's heavy, yet. Yeah, I don't know, yeah. Never a dull race here, so this is going to be very interesting. This is going to mix it all up. And, the thing is that these guys on the intermediates, if the rain doesn't start coming down soon, like good enough that they're required, those tires are going to heat up and they're going to burn off really quick. And it looks like the safety car, I don't see it saying it's going in yet. There we go, it is going in this lap, but it does look like the rain's going. AA is probably hoping it goes. You can see he wants to get going, I think. He wants to take advantage of that drier track before it gets too wet. And then, I'm not sure. I think he's good right now, right, from what it looks like. Andrew's going to lose that spot to Jordan, I think. Oh, Jordan has to go wide. And he doesn't take a penalty. Okay, good. But look at that, SP5 all over that. But he's on those slick tires. And right now, I think the slick tires are quicker. Oh, look at Jordan coming. He goes off the track and takes a 3-second penalty. So, but honestly, I think once Jordan gets going, he's going to open that up, and that 3 seconds won't matter so much. But yeah, he's probably not happy about getting pushed off track there. It didn't look like Andrew left him any room coming into that third corner. But they're racing hard. But yeah, going by what I'm seeing with SV5 and AA Meg, we'll have to see what happened with Jordan, if Jordan can keep up. But I think the rain isn't coming down hard enough. I think maybe these and that's going to burn up those intermediate tires, forcing them to maybe have to pit for another set. Yeah, we'll have to see Gordini. You can even see Gordini is, I think, gaining on Andrew. He's on those intermediates. So I think these slicks are still the faster tire. I think both Jordan and Andrew are just probably just hoping that rain starts coming down. Because every lap that comes by goes by now. There goes the Ferrari. The Ferrari goes inside, but You know, Andrew isn't going to give that spot up, but he actually gives it up this time. He gave it up that time and let the Ferrari of Gordini by. He probably realizes that the slick tire is better. Right? Because, you know, they're going to be pushing those intermediates, and that's going to really knock some wear off them. But with the rain coming, you know, AA Mega and everybody on those slicks is going to have to pit. It's whether those guys on the intermediates are going to be able to stay out the whole time, which is pretty long, like 40 laps. And then you ran quite a few laps, really, in conditions where you're using up a lot of that intermediate tire, because when you don't have the rain and the water, those intermediate tires start to wear a little bit quicker because they're heating up. Yeah, I think they tried to make a call here, and I don't think it was the right one. I think, but they got to stay out now, you know what I mean? Because eventually the rain is going to come. But are they going to use up their intermediate tires before the rain really starts to come down? SV5 doing 5. Too bad he's got that penalty. But, yeah. Yeah, I think Jordan and Ender, everybody on those intermediates, I think it's really going to, might be, I'm just waiting to see the times start coming down, and that's when I'm going to know that the intermediates are the quicker tire, but it's not looking that way right now. I think it's starting to equal out, but they've run quite a few laps now on intermediates in the rain, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But there you go. There goes the Ferrari of Gordini. Now, is it because the rain's getting harder? Because it does look like it is coming down harder. So I think this is now the point where those slicks are no longer working. So I'm wondering what and here we go, and I'm right. Because right when I said it, here comes AA into the pit. So it's now what it's going to come down to, I think, with Jordan and Andrew and everyone else on those intermediates. Are these guys going to have to pit? Because I think AA and SV5, who stayed out an extra lap, that might really cost them. But it looks like he's doing okay. It looks like he's not too bad. He's actually holding that time. So that I don't think he did he might be okay, but time's starting to drop there. Yeah. It's whether Jordan and Andrew are going to have to pit again, and Rionk and Nate Anger. Because they went a few laps there, I think, where their tires were probably wearing quite a bit quicker than they want. I wish they would show me tire wear so I could see. You can do it if you're on a computer, I think. And then you get the guys to show their telemetry or something, enable something. But Andrew's actually hanging in there with Jordan. Jordan's not pulling away. Jordan's got that 3-second penalty. So Andrew's doing pretty good here. It's looking funny out there. I don't know what's going on. But Jordan gained a bit on Cordini. Like, it's still looking like it's pretty decent to be running intermediate. So, and it looking like SC5 is going to stay out another lap on them. So he's feeling comfortable. AA Meg all the way down to 10th. But like I said, if Jordan and all those guys that did pit to get the intermediates that were hoping the rain would come sooner have to pit again, then I think AA is going to be in really good shape. But if those guys end up being able to go to the end, I don't think he'll be able to catch them. But yeah, it looks like now Jordan's starting to gain on him. I think maybe it's time for SV5 to pit. I think he'll pit this time. Oh, he's gonna go around another time. He wants to go one more time. He wants to make sure he's in that window that he doesn't have to pit again. He's doing pretty good, you know, matching his time. Jordan's not gaining huge amounts yet. Yeah. SE5, he's doing not too bad. Got a little wiggle there, but he's looking like he's still setting good lap times on the slicks. I'm starting to think, man, nope, he doesn't come in this time either. He's staying out there. And it's still only 4.5, so he's kind of holding off. And I'm looking at the weather. It doesn't look like it's bad. Bards, pit speeding. 10 seconds, that's going to be, yeah, that's going to hurt. And that's too bad. Bards was doing pretty good, along with Nate Andrew David, his teammate. Yeah, I always think these guys on the intermediates are burning them up because ST5 still managing his slicks, right? And there's still quite a few guys still on slicks. I actually see people, look at that, 0 laps. I think it's drying back up again. if it is drying back up, that's gonna, but no, it's looking like Jordan gained a little bit there, so yeah. We lose a little bit. I don't know, you know what I mean? It's, yeah, because if it goes back to dry again, you know, SV5 could be in really good shape. I don't think he could go that long on a set of yellows. Another 30, 40 some odd laps, 45 laps. On a set of yellows, I don't think so. But you can see, yeah, you see. Jordan's not gaining huge on him or anything, right? So, yeah, I'm guessing what's going on with the weather, but I can't see the weather forecast, so I can't really tell you what's going on there. But I'm guessing myself. And seeing Rion go in, I think these guys are going back to a set of dries. I think SV5 nailed it. He knew what was going on. And yeah, everybody's going back to dries. So, and I bet you both Andrew and AA, that really gonna hurt him. Because he went and pitted it, and ended up taking a set of intermediates. If he would have went to a set of whites, he probably would have been in really good shape. But he went to intermediates thinking it was going to get rain, and it looks like SV5 nailed it. Gordini too. Also, Rock and Rolly, our league owner. He set the lobby up, so maybe he set it up like this. No, I think they do, what is it, dynamic weather, so anything can happen. And nobody knows. Yeah, but it looks like these guys that all went to the intermediates on that safety car, I think made a mistake. The only thing is, I think if SV5 would have went with a set of whites, he would have been able to go right to the end. I don't know if he's going to be able to go all the way to the end. Maybe Rolly can, though. Maybe Rolly wins the race. Eh? Oh, no. Hang on. Jordan's only two and a half seconds behind him. So, yeah. Yeah, I bet you right now, Jordan, all them guys that took those intermediates thinking they were going to get the rain, and it just didn't come hard enough, are probably regretting that call, I think. But for SV5 and Gordini and Rolly, that gained them huge ground. But I think Jordan and Andrew are going to catch him in time. It looks like Andrew's lost a lot of time there. I don't know what happened to him. wonder if Rolly's going to try to stretch them white tires, right? I think he might be able to do it. Maybe he can hold off, I think it's Nate Anger David would be the guy to get that final podium. I just don't think SV5 is going to be able to make them yellow tires last that long. Right, but you know what, I could be wrong. Flying Dutchman is up in the 8th place, so he started 9th, I do believe, so he's holding on pretty good. Now he's up into 7th place. Well, he's up 2 spots. Oh no! Oh no! Now I know what happened to Andrew. It's a caution. Is that a safety car? If this is a safety car, then this is going to be good for Andrew. I don't see a safety car coming out, so I'm thinking it's might be just a virtual. But Andrew, yeah, he's hurt his end plate. Oh, drive-through penalty, speeding under virtual safety car. Oh, poor John Wayne. He had such a good start to this race, and I thought he was actually going to do quite well. And now he's just, yeah, bad luck. Andrew all the way back in 12th. Yep, you know what? It's you never know. Could be another safety car. But he's 6 seconds behind Franck, FT Ronk, so yeah, I don't know what happened there, but he lost his front wing, both wings too, both end plates. Sorry. So yeah, that's why he was losing so much ground. Oh no, Nate Danger David and Javin Wayne DNF. Crunchy Pancake, also a DNF. So look at that. Both Nate Danger and Javin Wayne were looking to have a pretty decent day. And now not so much. Look at this SV5. I'd like to know what his tire wear is right now. But I'd like to see SV5 win this. We want to get the Swedes off the podium. Off that top step. Looks like Jordan is getting ready to make the pass on Gordini this time by. Wings open. Looks like he'll get the pass done. I don't think Gordini's going to contest him, give him any hard time there. He'll just give up that spot. Myers is 10 seconds behind. 12 lap, fresher tires. Barge is quick too. And he's in a Mercedes. Oh no, he's in a Williams, sorry. That's Selecta right there. But Selecta just passed him, didn't he? Selecta's on fire right now. I'm just realizing this. He's up in the 5th place. The Flying Dutchman is coming. Yeah. Better watch out, Roll. You better get on the move. Because I think the Dutchman can go the distance. On them tires. I don't know if Rolly can though. That's gonna be 50, 40 something laps on the 44 on the whites. If Gordini decides to pit, that might put Rolly on the podium. If SV5 and Gordini both have to pit, and Rolly doesn't, he might find himself in 2nd spot. Yeah, we'll have to see how this runs down. Right. These races are too long. It's hard to stay energetic throughout the whole thing. Sorry, I'm fading away. The commentator's fading away. It's been a good race, though. It's been interesting with that weather and people not making the right choices on tires and stuff like that. I'm kind of rooting for SV5 on it, right? But we just have to see what goes on, see if he can make them yellow tires last. At the beginning of the race, it looked like Jordan was going to run away with it, but that safety car and the choice to go with the intermediates really screwed him up, I think. He's got to be pulling about almost half a second a lap on SV5. Now, SV5 tires, I think, might be at that point where they are starting to lose pace. I'm not sure. But I would think that they've gone, they're definitely starting to lose pace. Oh, yeah, you can see now Jordan is really starting to pick up the time. Man, I want to see here. No. Who's got fastest lap? Andrew's got fastest lap. It's too bad he took that penalty. Or not the penalty, but he got an incident, it looks like. I don't know what happened, but maybe it was with Nate and Javin Wayne as well. Maybe something happened there, and I don't know, it wasn't on them. But it really looks like Jordan is now really reeling them in. So I think them yellow tires of SV5 are starting to go. And there we go again with another fastest lap from Ender. So he's still fighting. He's trying to get back in it. Yeah, but well, you know what? I'm just looking. Maybe he can still salvage something out of this. I have this feeling that SV5 is going to try to go the whole distance. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to see. So it's both 3 seconds to those guys. So they're both equal in time penalties. With the amount of laps going, I'm thinking within, by lap 62, Jordan's going to be behind them. If not sooner. That's my call. I think those yellow tires are starting to really fall off a lot. And that's why you're seeing the times really work into Jordan's favor. And I think, at the end of the day, I think he was the fastest guy on the track. So it ended up working out for him. But yeah, I think they made a wrong call, but it ended, I think it's still going to work out okay for him. But you never know, right? There still might be a safety car that comes out, and then SV5 gets that free pit stop, because I think Jordan would probably pit as well, right? And then Rolly would also get a free pit stop, and maybe be in that situation where he can fight off AA and hold on to that third and final podium spot. You never know. But I think at this point, yeah, I'm looking at about a second a lap he's taking off him. So, I'm thinking around lap 62 still. But yeah, SV5, he was I think if AA would have first, when he pit from the intermediates there, would have went to the dries, I think he would have been in really good shape. He probably would have been. Yeah, he probably would have really been. Because he pit to the intermediate, and then a couple laps later he had to pit again to go to the back onto the slicks. So good call on my SV5 there, but yeah, it's looking like it's looking like it's going to be sooner than lap 62. But I'm thinking he's probably going to hold on to that second spot. And I don't know. Rolly's going to be under an awful lot of pressure by two guys right now. Let's go watch this. Trying to stretch them white tires, but I think he's still going to get a shot for the top 5. But I think he's committed now to going the distance. Just like I think SV5 is too. I think he's going to go the distance. But I think, yeah, it's going to be lap 60, and I think... so it's going to be 2 laps ahead of time, and I think Jordan's going to be by him. I think them yellow tires are probably at that point now where he's just trying to conserve them and get to the end. And it'll be a good job. You know what? He still got the podium, man. Like, Jordan's not an easy guy to beat. He's in that DRS, and it looks like, I don't know if SV5 is going to be able to hold him off. I think Jordan's going to take him right here. It looks like he's got a good run coming out of this corner. Yeah, he's got the job done. SV5 trying to hold up with him, though. He's doing a good job on them yellow tires. Even Rolly, on the whites is doing quite well. 33 laps, but yeah, the SV5, 33 laps. I think this is good. I can't see the tire wear, but I imagine that they got some good wear going on there. And I'm just looking, SV5, even though he's got that time penalty, he's got a 20-second lead. I think he can make a pit stop and probably get on them fresh tires and be so much faster that he can still take that second spot. Because he got a 20-second gap to AA. So if you are going to pit for tires, I would do it now. Before he gains any time, because But mind you, the way he's going, it looks like he's going to be able to hold that. Right? But I don't know, like, you don't want to blow a tire, right? And I think as long as AA isn't gaining 2 seconds a lap on him, I think he'll be able to hold off AA and get that second spot. He's got 3 seconds, so it's actually about 16 seconds. AA all over Riant, you know. Rolling back in that fifth spot, and he's got Bars on a fresher set of whites behind him. But Bars has penalties, and 10 seconds in penalties. So it's looking like it might be, but 6 seconds to select a 2. So, let's do that. So Rolly's still looking like he might get a top 5. Because the guys that are chasing him down have penalties. And like I said, Rolly keeps it clean. And that might pay off for him. Like, I think Bars is going to pass him, but I don't know if Bars is going to be able to get 10 seconds on him. In 8 laps. Right? And then I think the Flying Dutchman might catch him too. Look at this, Rolly. Yeah, Rolly's getting feisty. He takes it back. So Bars is gonna, Bars is gonna have to, that overtake there. Rolly just bought him another lap. I think Rolly's in pretty good shape. But, yeah, you know, I think this 5th place is going to be between Bars, Rolly, and Selecta. I'm just trying to, like, do my math. And, oh, hang on. Maybe, Gordini, too. Gordini seems to have some pace as well. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Gordini's on 8-lap fresh tires. And he's only got a 3-second penalty. Oh, man. I think Rolly might be in trouble. Look at Rolly. He's still hanging in there. And he's doing it with 37 lap old tires, so that's a good job. You know, I gotta say, he's not making it easy. I thought Bars had the job done, but you can see Bars is going over. He's pushing hard. It looks like Rolly's going to hold him off for another lap. Maybe. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold him off if he can get a good run out of here, but he's low on that juice. You can tell he's pushing. He's trying to hold him off as long as he can. He goes to the inside, forces to the outside, and he's not giving it up. Good job, Rolly. I'm proud of you. Yeah, good job. Yeah, I think really it's going to be Gordini. I think Gordini. I think is on the move. He's on them nice fresh tires. I think Gordini might be the guy that spoils Rolly's chance for fifth. Rolly's doing a hell of a job out there on the older set of tires, and he's holding off Bards, and Bards is quick. So he's doing a good job out there. Quite impressive. Good job. Oh, look at this. Bards goes in there. He dives it in hard. He had it up. But Rock and Roll is going to get that DRS. Is he going to do it again? He's going to go for that inside. Bards is blocking. No, Rolly can't do it this time. I think Rolly might. And then he's got Gordini coming. And Gordini is only with 3 seconds. Gordini is the one he needs to worry about. Rolly giving it a good go. I gotta tell you, man, he really fought Bards, and I think he frustrated Bards there for a while. I think he might have lost that DRS. And here comes thing. Now the only thing that can save Rolly now is if he can stay within that 3 seconds of Gordini for about 5 laps. And I don't know if he can do that because Gordini is on way fresher tires. Yeah, 11 laps opposed to 40 laps. So yeah, 29 lap pressure tires. Yeah, I think that's going to be a tall order for Rolly to do. He's hanging in that DRS, which is good. Maybe Bards actually helps Rolly out a bit and fights with Gordini, and that will put Rolly in a chance. I think Rolly's lost that DRS though. Yeah, his wing isn't open. Oh no, it looks like Gordini just blew by Bards. No problem. Yeah, he's just on way fresh tires. I think it's going to be too much for Rolly to hang in there. But 41 laps for SV5 on a set of yellows. Wow. And I don't think AA's gonna catch him. Oh, maybe 6 seconds. 6 seconds. So he's 4 seconds away from taking that spot, AA. So we might have a 1-2 for the RB Swede team. So much for keeping him off the podium. Yeah, so SV5 with 4 laps left to go, or 3 laps. Yeah, 3 laps left to go. Needs to keep AA from getting within 6 seconds. Yeah, I'm just looking at the time, and Rolly's still within 3 seconds of Gordini, so technically he's still got a chance for that 5th place. He's just about to lose it though, I think. Yeah, he's just out of it. He's going to get that 6th place, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, a great race by, I think, pretty impressive racing there between him and Bard. Good job with them worn tires. I like that. That Miss Selecta there, he lost some ground, and I'm not sure. But still a good day for Selecta. He's got to worry about Andrew. Andrew's coming. Andrew's gonna. He was doing pretty decent, but just had some bad luck, I think. First with the wrong tire change, and then the wing damage and all that stuff. But yeah, it almost had looked like he had had it done, but then he went with the intermediate, which I think was the wrong choice. And then got himself in some trouble, I guess. And took some damage, but it looks like he's going to take that 8th spot away from Thing, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch Thing. We're going to have to go to the front of the line so that we can watch Jordan come home and take the win for the first race of the season in 18. And then we've got, I think, SV5. No, I think he's SV5. No, not the last lap. You got him. He was probably trying so hard to hold on to that thing. Oh, man, that's heartbreak. We got AA across the line in second. Poor SV5. Emery Hawk is going to take that 3rd and final podium spot. SV5 does get 4th place, but wow, he's probably heartbroken about that spin. I don't know, I didn't see it, but just caught the end. Then we've got Gordini the Houdini taking 5th spot, and Rolly hangs in there for the 6th spot. Great job by him, by the way. Bars in 7th place. We got Andrew in 8th. Flying Dutchman in 9th. So, and we go across the line with no wing. So, yeah, good job by him. Didn't gain any, didn't lose any. So, great job by him. And then, once we see the thing come up, we'll be able to give the thingy. Yeah, okay, there you go. Continue. So yeah, so we got Jordan first, AA Mag second, then we got Rionk in 3rd, SV5 4th, Gordini 5th, Rolly 6th, Bard 7th, Andrew 8th, Selecta, Flying Dutchman in 9th spot. We got FT Ronk in 10th, Dunk in 11th, Mancock in 12th, Elch in 13th, Scarpo in 14th, and Sir Ivo in 15th place. Good job. Nate Angel David, DNF, and Javin Wayne, DNF. Too bad for that, man. He was looking so good. Crunchy Pancake, also a DNF. Iggy, a DNF as well. All right, guys. Great job. Congratulations to the top 3, Jordan, AA, and Rionk. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm the Ghost, and I'm out.